Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agatha. My email is dunyazade@gmail.com. Well, my website is storiesbyagatha.com, but I haven't put a lot of things there yet. Sorry. So anyway, this is the reading for you for September 2022. And this is going to be pile number 1 and pile number 2, or A or B. So pick one. Pick one. I know this is kind of weird, but pick one. The top or the bottom? Top, bottom, okay? A or B, 1 or 2. Have you picked? So if you picked the top option, like the first option, and this is the reading for you. I'm gonna use something which is called, I'm making too much noise, sorry, the Gypsy Spread, which is a 21 card tarot reading, and I'm gonna use 7 different decks. Only one, the last one, is the same deck that I use for both options, which is the advice. But for each part of the reading, I'm going to use a different deck, okay? And this is going to be beginning, middle, and end of the month. And each 3 cards, which it's going to be 7 rows in total, has a different meaning, okay? So if you picked option number 1, the first row for you is related to work, okay? And I'm going to use the Spiral Tarot, and this is, like I said, beginning, middle, and end of the month. I like to use different decks to see if there's like a repetition of cards. So beginning, 8 of Cups, okay, middle, Queen of Swords, okay, and oh my God, the Moon. I don't know, it feels to me that some of you are leaving work. Are leaving your job in September 2022. I don't know why you're leaving your job. It could be for all sorts of reasons, But you're leaving your job because the 8 of Cups is just leaving. Maybe you found a new one. But it feels like, for some of you, it feels that maybe you were like forced to leave. I could read beginning, middle, and end of the month, and also the 3 cards as a whole that tell a whole story. Because with the Queen of Swords, it feels like it could be a woman, it could be a man, but it showed up as the Queen. It doesn't feel that this is you. It feels like there's a woman, maybe in your work environment, and she's a little bitchy, She's very rational, very intelligent. She doesn't lead with the heart, let's call it that way. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. And maybe she doesn't like you. She might even be a narcissist, and she drove you out. That's the feeling that I have, because the last card connected with this part of the reading, which is work, is the Moon. I don't know, it feels like there's a woman, maybe she's been doing this for a while, that drove you out of work. And she did it like in a very hidden sort of way. Maybe spreading rumors about you, maybe telling lies about you, and she just drove you out of work. She made you go away. Or if it's not a woman, I would say this is a leader. It could be like a co-worker, but it's the Queen. It's someone above you, could be a supervisor, manager, whomever. Maybe someone with whom you have to deal, because she's your boss. She's one of your bosses. I mean, you have to, you answer to her. What was I saying? Maybe it could be a person, or it could be the work itself. That's could be even this work where you are, your employer could be led by, there's a lot of women where you work. There's not enough women qualities in your work. It's a lot of masculine led. Even though there's a lot of women, there's how do you say, the masculine qualities, they rule. So intelligence, honesty with it. I would not say honesty because of the moon, but rationality, intelligence, long-term plans, money, power, and not the good qualities of femininity. And it's like subverted femininity because they pretend to be honest and they're like scheming on the background, and you are a victim of this. Okay, it feels like this to me. I'm not going to read this as like beginning, middle, and end of the month. It could be that, but it feels like it tells me a whole story. And you are drove out by a scheming woman or a scheming type of company that is led by women, and there's there's no emotion in that company. Okay, they don't regard people as humans. They don't see it. They see the bottom line, and they want to drive you. They want you to leave. Okay. Now it could be that, so it could be a person, or it could be the company itself that is demanding something out of you that will make you sick. You know, that will make you ill. That is poison. You know, they are demanding something out of you, and you're like, no, to hell with you. I'm not gonna do that. Or it could be you leave because the company and the way that it's led, it's almost driving you insane, but it's making you ill. I would say mentally, it's giving you so much stress that you cannot deal with it, and you have to go. And people see you as someone as naive, I would say, but you leave. I would say that you find the strength to leave. Now, if it's nothing connected with that, it's a woman in your family, a woman in your life that makes you leave your work because she's scheming. I don't know who this person is. I just heard in my head, I don't know, mother-in-law. They want something out of you. Maybe, I'm going to give you like an example. I have no idea if this is true or not. Maybe you're young. Maybe the ones who picked like this first pile, maybe some of you are young. And they want you, and this person wants you to be home, bear children, don't have a career, and your career is now being a wife and a mother. And she is one that either demands out of you that you leave your work, or schemes in such a way that you are fired or you have to leave your work. I don't know exactly what it is. It could be one of those things, okay? So if I read beginning, middle, and end of the month, it could be that you leave work and then you find out by ruthless, like in the middle, there's a ruthlessness to it. And then at the end of the month, you find out the true reason. The reason, there's like a secret that comes to light connected with why you have to leave your work, and it's connected with a woman that wanted you out. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Wow. Now, the next card, the next row is connected with family, and I'm going to use the Black Cat Tarot. I already shuffled, as you can see, because it will take me too long. So beginning, middle, and end of the month, or I could read it totally. Oh my god, you have the Death card. This is really interesting. There's a lot of transformation. Then you have, I keep forgetting this one. I think this is the King. I'm not quite sure if this is the King of Wands. And then you have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's something up with your family. I don't know what it is. So you have the Death card. Relax, relax. No, could be some of you, there could be actually a death in a family. I really hope that's not the case. That completely changes your life and gives room to a woman in your life to demand something out of you, even demanding that you leave your job. I don't know, it could be that, but I'm not gonna go, like, I don't see, the Death card is not a bad card. So there's some sort of transformation in your family with the Death card. A transformation, you could be married, for instance, you know. There's a transformation, why? Because you get married, or you get a new stepmom. Oh my god, or a new stepdad, you know, I don't know if you're young, old, but there's a transformation in your family. This could even be a new baby. You become a mother, you become a grandmother, grandfather too, you know. In the middle of the month you have, I think this is the King of Wands. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. I think this is the King of Wands. So a transformation connected, no, could be you or could be with someone in your family that is a fire sign. Sun, Moon or Rising. Could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So the transformation could be with this sort of person, could be late 30s after the age of 40, a magnetic person, a person who is like the life of the party, very creative, very enthusiastic sort of person, I would say a male, and there's a transformation in his life because he, for instance, gets married, gets a second wife, or could be a husband, I don't know, I see this as a male, okay? And then you have the Eight of Swords, which is victimhood, being a victim of something. I don't know, there's a transformation in your family life that will make you feel that you are a victim of something. Someone is being brought into the house and you don't like this person. Or someone is leaving the house and leaves you alone with someone in your family that makes you feel like a victim. Or it's not you, it's like someone in your family. There's a big transformation in their life. Like I said, Sun, Moon or Rising, fire sign, and this transformation makes him, I'm gonna go with him, feel like a victim, and you are a testimony, you are a witness of this transformation in this person's life. Okay, that something happened and they feel victimized. Now this something that happened could be even a change in their health, could be any type of thing. Okay. Could be like they get married, but they think it's that's going to be a great wife, and it's not. Okay. So the third row, it's connected with luck and wishes. You know, for you, for the month, for those who picked option number 1, for the month of September 2022. Oops. And I'm sorry. I'm going to use the Gendron Tarot, which is one of the first decks that I've got. So, luck and wishes, you have the Hierophant, you have the Queen of Cups, and you have a Prince of Pentacles. Interesting. You want everything to be great and stable, that's your wish for September. You want the Hierophant. If you're getting married, I don't know if you're getting married, some of you might be getting married and there's a whole new family dynamic. If it's not your marriage, it's somebody else's marriage that changes something in your life. You want this marriage to be good and to be stable and to be formal and to rely on good moral ground, good values, good family values, some sort of conservative type of marriage. And then the other card is the Queen of Cups. You want this marriage to be filled with light and love and harmony and peace. Or if you're getting a new mother-in-law, you want this person to be good to you, because the Queen of Cups is completely different from the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups is emotionally guided. She is the motherly type of person. She gives you comfort. She's there for you. She gives you good advice. She's wise. She's warm. You know, warm. There's a warmth to it. If you have a mother-in-law, you want this type of person. You don't want the Queen of Swords. And then at the end, you have the Prince of Pentacles. I'm really getting that you getting married, and your wish is to have a kid with the Prince of Pentacles, either to have a kid, or if you're getting married with someone who already has a child, you want to have a good relationship with this child. Either you want to have a kid, the Prince of Pentacles, and you want to have a good, nice pregnancy, or you already had a child, but you want to develop, let's say that there's a child already, you know, either you bring a child to this marriage, or You go and meet a child. This person has already a child. You want to develop from the ground up a very nice, loving type of relationship with this kid. It could even be a teenager, but very grounded, and slowly build this relationship into something which is very solid. It could be that. Or you want your new mother-in-law to treat your kid with, that's your wish, with respect and with love and with ground rules and boundaries, but loving boundaries. What else? If you want to have a child, if this is your wish, you want everything to go fine, you know. You want to enjoy every step of the moment also. I don't know, are you getting married and there's a new mother-in-law who's a bit bitchy? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, now for the row number 4 is connected with your friends and your support. I'll be using the Alchemical Tarot Renewed. And for September, in terms of friends and support, you have the 8 of, interesting, there's another one. 8 of Cups. It's the same that showed up in the first row, but the meaning is different. But it's the same card, interesting, and it showed up also in the first position. So you have the 8 of Cups. Oh my God, you have the Lovers. And you have the Empress. Okay. Friendship and support. Now, usually, the 8 of Cups means leaving something behind and starting something new. Starting a new whatever, new job, a new career, a new relationship. It's just leaving the old life, even retirement. It could even mean that. But in this card, the feeling that I have is work. Work. Okay, that's the feeling that I have with this card. So it could be that at some point, your support, part of it was in your work. I don't know if that makes any type of sense. And now you got married and were more or less, either you wanted to leave work or it was demanded out of you that you leave work. And this again is for September. It's like when you are in solitude working. That's kind of like a support system that you give yourself. So I would say the first support system is being alone with yourself, doing something you enjoy. I don't know if this makes any type of sense. Or it could be someone who's old, someone who lived a lot. Could be a family member, you know, could be a grandfather. And this grandfather, for instance, or a dad, a father, and this guy already lived a lot, so maybe he works, so maybe he's in a retirement plan, but he works for himself as a hobby, and this is your I don't know, if there's a wedding, a marriage, and things are not working out, and you go to him to, you know, tell him what's going on, he gives you support, emotional support, and he's your friend, even though he's your friend, he's your grandfather, your father, something like that. Now, then you have the Lovers, which is, I'm thinking this is 2 different people. So this is the person, I don't know, I'm sorry, but I'm seeing as if you got married. This is your, could be some of you boyfriend, husband, so completely different from the story that I've been telling, meaning some of you just got married, you know. Others, you've been married and you have a long-time friendship, so it's a bit different. But it feels like, I'm sorry, it feels like the majority is you just got married, you married out of passion, out of love, and so your husband or your wife is your support, is your friend, is the one who gives you support. And then at the end you have the Empress, which is the mother. So your support is your mother also. So who are going to be your friends? Your grandfather, your husband, and your mother. That's the ones that will give you support. So there's support system. If there's like someone who's not nice to you, Could be a boss, could be mother-in-law, new mother-in-law. There's support in your family, there's support in your husband, mother, grandfather, father, something like that. Okay? Now, love. Love, and I'm going to use the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. So love. You have, oh, Six of Swords, interesting. The Fool, okay. And the Knight of Coins. So love is healing with the Six of Swords. In September, there's a healing touch to the love that you're living. Could be a new relationship, like I said. Could be you just got married. And that also tells me with the Fool. So love, a new healing love. And then you have the Knight of Coins, which tells me that it could be a bit boring. Not boring, but it's faithful. It's faithful love. It's love that you can depend on. And you are safe and secure in this love. Okay. I'm going to read this differently. Six of Swords is traveling for love. Some of you are marrying and you have to move. Okay, some of you are marrying and the fact that you are marrying someone new is healing. Some of you are marrying and you have to a foreigner, because it's the Fool connected with Uranus in Aquarius. And this is healing somehow. Some of you are marrying someone younger than you. Okay? A foreign who's younger than you, who gives you some sort of stability, who's faithful, you can rely on him, depend on him. But some of you have to move. You have to move even to a different country in order to marry. Either you're marrying a foreigner, or you have to move abroad to marry this person, or this person just got a job abroad and you have to, and some of you, even let's say that he's a foreigner, I'm going to say he, could be a her, he's a foreigner and he's been living where you live all your life, and now he has to move back home and you have to go with him, and this is the reason why you have to leave your job, and this is the reason you have to go and move with his mother. I don't know if this makes any type of sense. Maybe this move was also planned. But it feels like maybe some of you move abroad and you go and live with the mother of your husband, and she's very bitchy, and she's not a loving person. She's very demanding, you know, and you don't feel like you have control or power of your life. So if that's the case, this needs to be a situation that needs to end fast. You know, you need to have your own house and not be living. You have to define that with your husband. If this is a new guy, a new husband, you have to really talk to him. Like, you cannot stay here with your mother forever, okay? Now, goals. What are your goals? And this is September still. I'm using the Nicoletta Ciccoli Tarot. Your goals for the month of September 2022. And you have the Eight of Wands. Oh, wow, the Judge. I think this is, yes, the Judgment card. And the Ace of Pentacles. Now, what are your goals? You want things to move fast. You want fast messages. Maybe if there's a trip, you want to do this trip fast. You want, some of you, you really want a big change in your life. Your goal is a big change in your life. Again, marriage. Either marriage, leaving your career, maybe trying to find a new one. And then the Ace of Pentacles. You want to start something new. Now, some of you could be, you are about to get married, or you just got married. You're about to move to a new country, even though this doesn't really say that. And you want to get pregnant really fast. Okay, you want to get pregnant really fast, you want to change your life really fast. If it's not that, you want to find a job really fast. You lose your job for whatever reason, and you want to find your job really fast. You want to find a new job really, really fast. Could be a new career, a new type of career. You want to move careers really, really fast. This could even be abroad, you know. You want to... because at the Eight of Wands, sometimes you have to fly. You have to fly to a new place where you're gonna have a new job. Yeah, if you have to move for some reason, for instance, marrying, your wish is to really find a new job, whatever it is where you're living now. Now, for the advice for September, I'm going to use Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. What is the advice for you? You have crossing bridges. You're moving. I don't know what's happening. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. It's healing. There's a card here with healing, which is the 6. Yes, this one. The 6 of Swords is also connected with healing and moving. You have crossing bridges. Fogged in. You know, a boat. Go slow. Take time. There are a few cards that tell me that. The Prince of Pentacles and the Knight of Coins. So adapt slowly. Don't want to do things fast. With the 8 of Wands, it feels like sometimes you want to adapt really fast to this new life, but that cannot be done. Do it slowly. And then transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Oh my God. There's something, you're moving, you're getting married, you're going to a different place. Go slow. Okay, it's time for healing. This is the advice. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Cross to a new bridge. Things are fogged in. You don't see the path right now. So you go slow, take your time and adapt. And understand there's a transformation. There's a fresh new way of living which emerges, even though you don't see it clearly. It's emerging. Oh my God, and take your time to adapt. This is great. This is a great reading, honestly. The only one who's not really nice is the bitch of the boss, whom you leave behind, or the mother-in-law, if there's the case. Look, it's not a bad reading, honestly. You have to adapt to new things. Oops, in September, okay? So this is the reading that I have for you, for those who picked option number 1. I really do hope you have a great September. Now we are going to go to option number 2. Option number 2. Hello. My name is Agatha. My email is dunyazade@gmail.com. My website is storiesbyagatha.com. I don't know if it's... I'm doing this in May, this reading, so I don't know if my website is really up and running then. Anyway, this is the reading for you for September 2022. If you'd like to support me in any way, you're probably seeing my PayPal below, which is dunyazade@gmail.com. Or you can go, for instance, to Amazon and read my books or buy my books, or SMASHWORDS.com. I also have books. I have books in Portuguese and in English. You can read them. I have more books in English, I think, in Amazon.com, okay? I have one which is fiction. Werewolf Angel. It's to for you. It's to laugh. It's humor, type of dark humor. Anyway, so I would advise that one. Anyway, so let's see how your month of September 2022 is going to be. I used 7 different decks, actually 6 different decks from the first option. The one that I used, which is the same, was for the advice, which is Denise Lynn. But let's start. So let's start with the Prisma Visions Tarot, and I used this deck for work to see how. This is the Gypsy Tarot spread, which is a 21 card reading. This could be beginning, middle, and end of the month, or you can read the 3 cards together. So in terms of work for you, you have the 9 of Pentacles, good. The King of Wands, oh, and the Page of Wands. I'm going to go with you work for yourself. Some of you work for yourselves, or maybe you're just starting to work with yourselves. You're a very creative person. You could be a guy. You know, not necessarily, because the King of Wands showed up here. So you could be a fire sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And you're very creative, very enthusiastic, full of energy, full of ideas, the type of person full of joy, the type of person that everyone wants to be around. You could be this type of person. You work for yourself, and you do very well. You know, And in September 2022, you're about to start a new creative project because it's the page. It's something new that's emerging, okay? I don't know what you do. Creative could be any sort of thing. Could be the arts, but not necessarily. So if it's not that, let's say you're already working for yourself, and then someone shows up, the King of Wands, and this person is full of passion towards something. I don't know, it could be your work. So I'm going to say he is passionate in what concerns your work, and he asks something of you. Let's say you're painting, and he commissions, you are a painter, I have no idea, okay? He commissions with the Page of Wands. He comes across your work in the middle of the month, and at the end of the month, he commissions something from you for you to do. Could be paint me, I don't know. Could be something like that. So it's either you are very passionate about your work and you start something new, or someone wants to work with you or wants something that you do, okay, in terms of work. So a lot of joy in your work, okay? Now, the second row is connected with family. And I'm using, what am I? The Kiro. This is the Kiro. It's Kiro Marchetti. I don't remember the name of the deck, I'm sorry. It's one of his decks. And then you have, oh my God, it's different. This row is different from the first, I'm sorry, this option 2, is different from option 1. Because so far, things seem to go right, because you have the Ten of Cups in the family. Oh, the Ace of Coins, or the Ace of Pentacles, and oh, this is bad. The Tower, I'm sorry. Okay. So everything is fine. This could be beginning, middle, and end of the month. Everything is fine. Everything is great with the Ten of Cups. You and your family, maybe your pets are your family. You know, you could even be living alone and you really like it. Or if it's not that, it's you, your husband, wife, parents, whomever, children, and then your pets also. And there's a lot of harmony and happiness in your home, okay? Then in the middle of the month, there's the Ace of Coins. There's a new beginning connected to your family. Now, a new beginning in terms of money, it could be that. Someone in your family gets a new job, for instance. Someone in your family is earning money in a different way. Maybe he or she has a project that has the potential to give them money. Or this could even be pregnancy. So there's someone in your family who's pregnant. Now, I don't want to scare you, but I don't want to lie. I don't like seeing things that I'm seeing in tarot and then lying. Okay, I don't like to do that. The last card is the Tower. I'm sorry to say this. Okay, just because I say it doesn't mean it's true, okay? It could be that someone in your family has a miscarriage because of the Tower, if there's a pregnancy. Now, this could even be you. I'm sorry to say this. Again, I'm sorry. It feels more like you're a witness of something happening in your family. This could be daughter, son, granddaughter, grandson, sibling, you know, everything is happy, everyone is happy, and then things don't work out, there's some sort of miscarriage. Now, it could be, it's not necessarily this. Let's say that this is connected with money, okay? So a new project, either someone in your family or you, okay? Because I see a new project here in terms of your work. So your family is the witness to the fact that you have a new project in terms of work that will give you money. And then you have the Tower. Now, the Tower can be read in different ways. One way is that things don't go exactly as you intended in terms of your... Again, it could be for you or for someone in your family in terms of work. And, you know, things don't work out. Another way of reading is that this really blows... How do you say? Blows off? No, this really, how do you say, has tremendous success with the Tower, that in such a way that it changes your life completely. This could be connected with work, this new project, or someone in your family has a new job that will pay them a lot of money, that will completely change their life. That even could be good, but is going to disrupt the harmony in the family. Okay? So, or they could even earn so much money, they could win the lottery, someone in your family wins the lottery, or you win the lottery, that there's a complete transformation in your family life, and there's this harmony kind of ends because of that. Even if it's a very good thing, there's a harmony that ends. Now, this could be that, another way of reading, everything was fine with someone in your family, they go out for a new job, a new career, and then it doesn't pan out, and then it doesn't work out. And let's say they left, I don't know, a sibling, left to start a job that was going to pay them very well, and they thought, oh, this is going to be wonderful. They stay there for like a month, and then the company folds, and then they have nothing. It could be that also. I'm sorry, I have to say everything that I see, okay? So it could have many different meanings. Now I'm going to go to the third row, that is luck and wishes. And I'm using the Star Tarot. The Star Tarot, so you have Temperance, Four of Cups, and Six of Wands. Okay. You are being protected by the angels, okay? Your guardian angel is protecting you, good luck. Your wishes are being fulfilled in a way that is not too much. Do you understand? In a way that will not hinder you. So whatever happens, you are being protected by your angels. So your good luck comes from the protection of your guardian angels. Then you have the Four of Cups. I would say that this is what you want. You wish things to be calm. You want to have time to meditate. You want to have time to just relax and be with yourself, you know, and connect to spirit, and connect to something higher, connect to God. This is what you want. Also, if you do this, good luck will come to you. If you take the time to meditate every day and connect with your guardian angels, good luck will come to you, and then you have the Six of Wands. You want victory. I'm guessing something connected with your work, with a new project. You want victory. That's your wish. It could happen, you know. Also, Six of Wands, this could also be, because of the card itself, traveling. You want to be recognized. That's your wish. You want to be recognized for your value, for your creativity. It could happen, you know. It could happen. So good luck could come to you in that way, that you are recognized. The things that you do, the value that you do is recognized, but this, your creativity, your honor, your value, the value of your work, but this will come easier to you if you just take time to stand still and connect with yourself, if this makes any type of sense. Meditate. Meditating will be good to manifest good luck, even to manifest traveling, you know, if you want to travel somewhere. And your guardian angels are always protecting you, okay? Now, we're going to go to row number 4. And I'm going to use, which is friendship and support. And I'm using the Chrysalis Tarot. Chrysalis Tarot. So you have, I think it's like this. You have the Ace of Stones, Ten of Stones, and Eight of Spirals. So stones are pentacles. So this is friendship and support. So you have new support coming in with money. And I'm thinking it's this guy, it's the King of Wands that saw your work. Whatever your work you do, even if it's not creative, it's done in a very creative sort of manner. Okay, even if you're like an accountant, you're doing it in a very creative manner. So you have new support. Even a new friendship, you know, there's someone supporting your work because they like it and they're paying for it. And then in the middle, yeah, the Ten of Stones, yeah, they're really paying for it. It's really a lot of money. I don't know. Again, I'm going to go back to the example that I gave before. Let's say that you're a painter and someone sees all your work and commissions something from you and pays you something that you never been, pays you 10 times more than you are accustomed to receive. Okay? And then the Eight of Spirals, it tells me that support comes fast. And or a lot of messages. You are, you know, maybe you're writing to your friends, texting your friends, and they're texting you back and saying, "Oh my God, that's so great, so wonderful. Oh my God, this guy just commissioned one of your works. Oh my God, paid you how much money? Oh my God, it's all." And you're like talking to your friends and telling them all about it, and you're so enthusiastic about this. Yeah. Does this make any type of sense? Then please tell me. Please tell me, okay? Now, the next card, the next row is the row 5, and it's connected with love. And I'm using the Stella Tarot. The Stella Tarot. So love for you. You have the Six of Swords. Interesting that because it came out in the same on the first option. Not yours, but the first option also came out on the first option 1. Also came the Six of Swords in the same position. Interesting. The Six of Swords of the universe, which is the world, and the Queen of Wands. You might have something in fire. Could be a sun, moon, or rising in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So this is why if you have a supporter who's also from a fire sign, he recognizes this fire in you, this creativity in you, this joy, this fire, you know, this life. So in terms of love, there could be healing love. You could travel even, you know, you can travel because you want to travel, because you want to go to a place that you always wanted to visit. Maybe around September, you have either the time, the possibilities, the money to do it. But it's like almost like a spa. I don't know if this makes any type of sense, but it's a healing journey. And it could be abroad because you have the universe. And during this journey, you meet someone new. Now, it doesn't matter. It could be a man or a woman, even though it showed up here as the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands could be you. You could be late 30s or after the age of 40 from a fire sign, like I said. This is a very energetic sort of person, very magnetic, you know, very joyous, very alive, very creative. It just oozes life and passion wherever this person goes. So either you meet someone like this, okay, or you are like this, you are recognized like this, and because of this, you have new love abroad, if this makes any type of sense. New love abroad, a very healing love abroad. Or you let loose abroad. You go in a travel and you feel that you can be yourself, and this way you attract someone new. Okay. Another way of reading it is during a travel, not necessarily abroad, you meet someone who's a foreigner and you might have an entanglement with him. And this might be long-lasting passion. Okay? Or someone travels to where you live, to your place, and then initiates a relationship with you. If it's not that, maybe if you already have someone, you both travel abroad and you really like this trip together. You feel really passionate about this trip together, both of you. You go to a place that you always both wanted to visit. You can even go on a cruise ship if this makes any type of sense. Now, row number 6, which is goals. I'm using the Tarot Rider White. So what are the goals for you? Option 2, for the month of September. Oh my God, you have the Sun. You have the Ten of Swords. Okay, and the 5 of... Okay. Well, the first goal is to be happy. The first goal is to go in the direction of that which makes you happy. I'm thinking something connected with your work. You know, working on something that gives you fulfillment and joy and contentment. Then you have the Ten of Swords. I don't know. I think it's like in the beginning of the month you're feeling really good. and you want to continue to feel very good because things in your life seem to be working out. But then you have the Ten of Swords. It's like, it's almost like someone sees you really happy and just has to mess that up for you. Your goal, if there's any type of pain and ending, you want this pain and ending to just go away fast, whatever it is. You want this to end fast. And then you have the Five of Wands, which is a card of competition. Also a card of inner problems, inner conflict. If there's competition, you want to end this competition, and you want to be the one who wins. Now, I don't know if you are going to, again, I don't know what you do. You might work for yourself, but you might enter some sort of competition and you really want to win and you think you're going to win, but you might not win, okay? So your goal, if you don't win and you find out that more or less in the middle of the month you find out that you don't win, even though your work is really good and maybe it should have won, you want to end this inner conflict inside of you. You want to end it. You don't want to feel, you want to go back to feeling joyous, okay? Another way of reading it, maybe there's a person in your life who's a narcissist, very difficult to deal with, and you want to end the relationship with this person. This could be a family member, this could be a friend. I don't think it's spouse, but it could even be that, or ex, I don't know, but this person just finds ways to meddle in your life or just make you have conflict with you every time they see that you are happy. And your goal is just to, never again talk to this person, just end communication with them. But, I don't know, you're feeling conflicted about it? You're feeling like guilty? Or this person comes back and wants to make you fight with them and you kind of give in and you fight with this person. You want to be joyous and feel happy and contentment, but there's something or someone that doesn't really allow for you to do that. And this is September. Okay, now the advice for you. Oh my God, I told you protected by angels, didn't I say that? Didn't I say, Temperance, that you were protected? And this is your luck and wishes. You are protected. And then the advice it's protected by angels. Protected, traveling lightly, okay. Infinite abundance. This is great. So, protected by angels, you are cherished by the angels. So the advice would be aware that you are protected by angels. Whatever happens in your life, you are protected by angels. Especially during September, but not just only September, always. Traveling lightly, simplify your life, okay. Maybe you have something in Virgo, maybe you're just trying to do many things at once, maybe you're trying to take care of many people, not just you. You have to take care of others' needs and wants, and then you have to devote yourself to your work. Traveling, I saw traveling here. If you travel, do it lightly, don't pack a big bag, This could be, so if you have to cut loose with someone who's highly conflicting in your life, do it. There's a narcissist, he or she is a highly conflicting person. It's just thrives on conflict, especially when you're happy. So I would say simplify your life, also connects with people that need to go. And then infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. I don't know what's happening, but also if you travel lightly, if actually you travel, you can find your abundance while traveling, if this makes any types of sense. You could be traveling, seeing a museum, and then you meet someone, and then this person knows what you do, and then this person commissions a work from you and pays you a great deal, But this seems like more than advice. This seems like be aware that these things are happening. That in September you are protected by angels. There's infinite abundance coming your way. And everything will be easier for you if you travel lightly. Okay? Not just in terms of things that you carry, but in your whole emotion, and like in worries, just leave your worries away, just abandon them, okay? This is interesting. This seems to be a better reading than the first one, but you know, but both readings, there's transformation and moving on and advancement, and there's a change, and there's a travel, and there's a trip. It's interesting. I liked both readings, honestly. Anyway, this is the reading that I have for you for September 2022. I really think it's a very good reading. I hope everything turns out okay. Do tell me in the comments how things turned out. And again, if you'd like to support me, you can go to my PayPal, dunyazade@gmail.com, and you can, you know, share something, give me something if you want. Or you can go to amazon.com and you can search for Agatha Ramos Simões. I'm going to put on the detail box, comment box, I'm going to put there Agatha Ramos Simões, and there's like books from me. Some are in English. You can either read those books, you can buy those books. Also SMASHWORDS, smashwords.com. You can find me there. There's a few books there too. Some of you could even be Portuguese, you know, and you seeing this reading or speak Portuguese, could be Brazilians. There's a lot of books that I have there in SMASHWORDS, also Amazon, that are in Portuguese, so you can buy them. That would be a great way of supporting me. And yeah, that's it. If I have to, you know, advise Werewolf Angel, if you're English, which is in Amazon, it's a really funny book. The type of book you want to read. If you're Portuguese, go to, I know, SMASHWORDS or any other type, there's other places you can buy books. There's Renata, for instance, Renata FEIA. There's Sr. Bentley o Arrebita Anabissa. There's many funny books. I like to write with humor. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.